All right, welcome back. I have finished stitching inside of all of my shapes, so now it's time to cut. Again, we're doing this as a negative reverse applique. It's going to look kind of like this one, where we cut around all these edges. And I think I'm going to show you on this one too. It's a different color, but it makes it a little more obvious where you can see you keep about 1/8 of an inch out. And this one I did with just my regular folding scissors, so you can tell, they're not that great of a cut, but when you look at it as a whole, you really can't notice those little imperfections. So I wouldn't get caught up on this too much. So first let me clip off this, and then this gives you a good view of what the back of it looks like. I've got all my knots and tails, all my different shapes, that none of my stitches are too big that I can't put a pencil underneath. Then I'm going to take my Ginger scissors. For the first 2 projects I had, and they were big projects, dresses, I just used the little $7 embroidery scissors that I bought at my local craft store. But then once I started getting serious, I went ahead and bought the Gingers from Alabama Shannon, and they're like $28. And then I start like an edge piece. Remember, this is the first one we sewed. Just go around here. Why am I doing that? And cut about 1/8 of an inch all the way around. I didn't put 1/8 of an inch on the stitch length guide, but basically just get as close as you can. It's really neat to have a little bit of the red still showing. And I'll do this shape. You can see there's a little shape I'm going to cut off altogether. Ooh, look, I cut a little tiny bit of the white guy. So be careful. Some of these shapes are really interesting and unique. This is the Abby's Flowers stencil. I hope I'm saying that right. No, it's Anna's Garden, excuse me. So this little shape's got all these little ups and downs. So I'm going to go ahead and do this shape to kind of show you how easy it is to... Oftentimes I'll just, cut all the way to here, but then it makes it real easy to just go snip, snip, and I'll go over here, snip, ooh, and just keep going around the whole thing. The tricky part with this, when you've got your tails on the right side, is not to snip off your tails, actually, because they do get in the way. So then I kind of peel that back so you can see what it's going to look like, and then I'll go ahead and take a picture of it when it's all done. And one of the things I like to do, there often is a lot of little debris from the snipping and the fabric, so I go and just take a tape and put it all on there and get all that off. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. I'll take a picture of it for you, and then the next I'll give you some tips for the reverse applique.